Throw her on that. Throw her on that. Good. Yeah. Good. You got that, Mark? It's just like he's playing with the
Good evening. Welcome to our fall award ceremony. I would like to thank everybody that have helped make this volleyball, football season a success. Cheerleaders as well. Y'all have done a great job. I watch you all the time, and I know how hard y'all work. Do some thank yous, and I know I'll miss somebody. Forgive me for that. There's so many people that pitch in and do. I'm gonna try to hit as many as I can. First of all, I want to thank parents for letting your kids play in our athletic programs and support the programs and support these coaches over here. It means a lot. In Hooper, I tell you what, you can see the programs growing, and they're just getting better and better. And it's because of the parents' support. We appreciate that. I want to thank Dr. Norman for her continuing support for our athletic programs. Our board of directors are always there, and they always can help us. They always help us when we need it. I want to thank our booster club, Corey Griggs, Matt Jones. They work tirelessly, and everybody with them does the same thing. So you got them doing, people that work the gates, concessions. Let me just say this about everybody here, that what I've noticed since I've been here, everybody wants to make Hooper better, whether it be in the classroom or the athletic field. I know that because there's too many people that sacrifice their time and their money to come up here and do something for Hooper. And I really do appreciate that, so I wanted to share that with you. Eric Fleming, he's always around, and he's always helping, and he's always finding ways to support Hooper athletics. Jessica Jones with the social media, it's just wow. I can say it, wow. Did some awesome things for Hooper on the social media this year that it just turned Hooper on, it was great. We also had pregame meals that were taken care of. Mary Norman, Eric Fleming, Mrs. Emerson, Booster Club, and everybody that pitched in to help on that. Those pregame meals are something else, and they're important. And there's this important part of the game day. And I appreciate so much everybody that pitched in on that. Also, those fields didn't get painted by themselves. We got Alicia Midkiff and Billy Taylor out there heading that up. And I will say the football field looked great every week that we played on it. It was beautiful, and we appreciate that so much. Scott Pugh with the PA system. He's just as good as he is every time he comes out there. It's good, and we're well represented with the PA announcer. We appreciate that so much, Mr. Wynn, and I thank you so much too, because you come and when I call you or whatever I need something, you come and you help me out. So I really appreciate it, and anybody else that I've called. Y'all always come, and I really appreciate that too, and Hooper appreciates you as well. Now, I want to thank the coaches. I know what kind of hours all y'all put in. I know, I've been there myself. It's unbelievable, the hours they put in with the kids, and they love your kids and they want to see them do well. And their whole purpose is to help your kids first and then try to win some ball games and win some championships over here, because that's what we all want. Now I'm going to introduce them. You know, let me say this about your spouses too, because I have one. It's tough. They don't see you much during the season, and you know, kudos to your spouses for hanging in there with you. Okay, now I'm going to introduce the coaches. If you would, please stand up, do your wave, whatever you need to do, be recognized, and then we'll get started with the award part of it. Okay, our JV head cheerleader coach is not with us tonight. It's Heather Langley. Our varsity head cheerleading coach is Ashley Dix. Our head volleyball coach is Jesse Hayes. Her assistant is Lauren Meredith. Okay, our head football coach, varsity football coach, Mr. Marty Baker. Assistants, Mark McDonald. Sean Wood. Jason Monroe. And Dusty Baker, who is also our JV head football coach. Now, I didn't want to steal any thunder, but I've got to say this. I need the JV volleyball team to stand up. You know I'm not going to let you sit and go without me saying this first. Okay. You're looking at the AISA 2A JV volleyball state champions. Great job. So proud. And here comes the trophy. This is Miss Meredith. Okay, at this point, I'm going to turn it over to our coaches so we can start the awards. Miss Ashley Davis.
I'm going to introduce both JV and Varsity Cheer since Heather can't be here. So if the girls will come up when I introduce you, get your plaques and stay up here. Is that okay? Let me do it that way.
However you want it.
Can somebody hand them their plaques, please? Varsity Cheerleaders, juniors, Sydney Dix. Annalise Mogler. Hannah Scott. Ansley Wallace. And our sophomore, Emma Griggs. So if y'all just stand on that side, I'm going to get JV now to come up and just say everything at one time. Our JV cheerleaders. Both our captains are out tonight, but I'm going to introduce them as well. We have freshman captain, UCA All-American, Katie Langley. Freshman captain, UCA All-American, Rayleigh Midkiff. Freshman, UCA All-American, Lainey Stallings. And our 8th graders, Tara Joy Kelleher. Ellie Pugh. Tinsley Rice. And our 7th grader, Jalen White.
Welcome.
All right, being a cheerleader at the Birminghams, we ask a lot of these girls, from their academics, their work ethic, to their character, their commitment to the school and each other. We had a very successful summer AISA UCA summer camp in June, which is our state championship. Both squads won runner-up in the 2021 AISA state championship in their division. Other awards for the varsity cheer team included 2nd place camp routine, 2nd place cheer, and 2nd place sideline. Other awards for JV cheer included 1st place camp routine and 2nd place cheer. The cheer program was also awarded the Leadership Award, which is the one we are most proud of. This award was voted on by all the AISA teams competing at camp as the team they would most like to be on other than their own. Again, freshmen Katie Langley, Lainey Stallings, and Rayleigh Midkiff were selected as UCA All-Americans. Junior Ansley Wallace received the Pennant Forward Award. Hooper Chair was also awarded the top banana on night 2 at camp. We love all the school spirit our students have shown this year, and we have big plans for next year. We're excited to continue cheering for basketball season, are already putting in work training for next year's state championship at weekly stunt and tumbling classes. So this is your 2021 Hooper Academy Varsity and JV Cheerleaders.
I'm Coach Hayes, for those of you that don't know me. This was my 4th season coaching the volleyball teams, and Ms. Meredith has helped me every year. First, I'm going to call up the JV volleyball players so they can get their certificate. If y'all stand on that side of the table, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about them and give out some awards. 8th grader Libby Bressler. 8th grader Jordan Conway. 7th grade Jazz Harris. 9th grade Kaylee Midkiff. 9th grade Ashby Norman. 8th grader Ellie Pugh. 8th grade Tinsley Rice. 9th grade Lucy Richardson. 7th grader Caroline Steele. 9th grader Grace Steele. 9th grade Laylan Shelton. 8th grader Addison Stanford. 9th grader KG Taylor. 7th grader Jalen White. 6th grader, Jay Taylor. Okay, this is such a special group. They share a special bond that I've really never seen in such a large group of girls. I mean, I had 15. They learned so much throughout the season. Took a couple losses that they probably shouldn't have had, but it ended up helping us when we went to the state tournament. At the state tournament, they showed so much focus I mean, they went in there with one goal and they left with it. I mean, they achieved it. And that determination, it was amazing. We've been in the championship game 3 years in a row. And so third time's a charm, I guess. But they did a wonderful job this year, improved a lot, and I've got a lot of girls coming back that I'm excited about. And we do have a special plaque to give every single one of you. So. Those plaques say 2A JV Volleyball State Champions 2021 and have a beautiful picture with the trophy on it. Just something special that I wanted y'all to be able to have. Okay, now I'm going to give out some awards. My two captains this year, these two had been in every championship game that we've been in since 7th grade. Such great leaders on this team, and I will miss them on JV, but I'm excited that they'll still be on varsity next year. My captains for JV were Kaylee Midkiff and Grace Steele. My most improved player for JV, I begged her to play. And when she finally agreed, I knew I could get her to enjoy it. And she worked hard. She really worked hard and came out, and she showed out in the state tournament. She really helped us. So most improved goes to Ashby Norman. The ACE Award. For those of you that don't know, that's when you serve the ball and it's not returned. She had 58 aces this season, and she missed a couple games too. The ACE Award goes to KG Taylor. Defensive Player of the Year. She had the most blocks, and I really think her defense this year improved more than anything, any part of her game, really. The Defensive Player of the Year goes to Kaylee Midkiff. My Offensive Player of the Year, on JV, she ended up with 111 kills. She did a great job for us. That goes to Grace Steele. The Academic Award goes to the girl with the highest academic average, and that is Ellie Pugh. And last but not least, the Colt Award. On the team, your setter doesn't get a lot of credit, but everything we did this year, we could have done without her. And if the second ball goes to the setter, when the second ball goes up, she's going to get it. I mean, I don't care where it is on the court, she is going to get it. And she's quick as all get out. I mean, she really is. She had over 200 assists this year on JV. So my Colt Award goes to Libby Preston. And this is your 2021 2A JV Volleyball State Championship. Okay, now I'm going to talk a little bit about my varsity. Same thing, when y'all get your certificate, stand on that side, and we'll go from there. Braylee Banks. Amy Gressler. Libby Gressler. Mary Frances Gressler. Victoria Hageman. Crystal Hernandez. Bailey Lanier. Carly McLeod. Kaylee Midkiff. Annalise Smokler. Grace Steele. Millie Sethel. Ivy Sharp. KG Taylor. Audrey Teaster. I feel so blessed to be able to coach these girls, and some of them I've coached for 3 or 4 years. They work hard. They do everything I ask them to do. We didn't reach the goal that we wanted this season, but we had a lot of proud, successful moments. We won the Cornerstone tournament. When we were there, we beat Tuscaloosa, Morgan, Southern, and Cornerstone. We beat Macon East in 3 sets, which I don't know the last time we beat Macon East in varsity in anything. We were 2 points away from beating Edgewood, who has won state numerous years, including this year. 2 points. We're so close. I'm going to miss these seniors. I'm not going to cry when I talk about them. And this group as a whole. The one thing Ms. Meredith and I have been blessed with is we didn't lose anybody.
Be loud.
We didn't lose anybody from last year, so we just gained a few more this year. And to have almost the same group 2 years in a row, super special. So special. And I'm so thankful. So, I'm going to go ahead and do the awards. All right, my captains, my 3 seniors, Mary Frances, Bailey, and Millie. My most improved player, another one that I had to beg to play. But when she finally did, she realized her potential. And she's going to be big for us next year. That's Victoria Hageman. My ace award. She totaled 49 aces on varsity, and that goes to Grace Steele. My defensive player of the year, who is also my libero. She had almost, it was like around 90 digs, I think, which is a lot I know you don't know, some of you don't know volleyball, but she's ever on the court. She's on the court, on back row, every play, almost. And she's got to be in certain situations where they're hitting the ball as hard as, I don't know. But she's there. My libero, Bailey Lanier. And in her career, she estimated roughly 700 kills. That's Millie Stephalil. My academic award, the highest I could average, and this was y'all, this was a close one. Like, it was so close. These girls are smart. Annalise Mokler. And my Colt Award. It doesn't matter what job you give this girl, she's gonna do it. If I told her to run through that wall, she would. She knows her role, she does her job, and when she's not in there, she's screaming for every single one of these girls. She wants it just as bad for them and her school, and I'm so proud of her. The Colt Award goes to Ivy Sharp. Before I get done, I just want to thank Ms. Meredith. She keeps me straight. You're good. She keeps the stats, which is a hard job. She yells at the refs when I can't. She almost got me a yellow card this year. But she's always there when I call her, when I'm sure she's like, I'm not at work, why are you calling me? But she's there to talk, she's there to listen, she's there to give me some suggestions. She's there if I can't be there to help the girls. And they love her, and they look at her when things are, tension's tight and I'm not in a good mood, and they look at her and she's gonna make them laugh. And it's just a really good combination. We've known each other for a long time, and I couldn't do this without you. I really couldn't. So. Your 2021 varsity volleyball team. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm going to present the JV football awards. First of all, I got a few thank yous I want to make before we get to the players. I want to thank Dr. Norman and the board for giving me a chance to be at Hooper. It's something that I truly enjoy and wanted to do after retiring from 25 years in MPS. So to be here is a true honor, and to work with your kids is even a bigger honor. I also want to thank Mr. Griggs and the Booster Club for the things that they do for our sports programs. They're always there. They're always willing to help in anything we need. So I just want to say thank you to Mr. Griggs and them. To Coach Baker and Coach Monroe, who were with me with every game and every practice, I want to say thank you to them. Coach Monroe says he's not a football coach, but he helped me out more than he will ever realize, and I appreciate him being there. I want to thank Coach McDonald and Coach Wood as well for, this is a year where we had to practice on the varsity with our JV guys because we just didn't have enough. So for them to take time from their varsity job to help our JV guys is really something that I appreciate. The parents, thank you so much for letting me work with your kids. You don't have to send them out there. You don't even have to send them to Hooper Academy. I appreciate it, and thank you for being here. I want to thank our cheerleaders and their coaches. Girls, y'all don't get enough credit. Our JV cheerleaders, y'all do so much, and you don't get the thanks for it. I thank you. And then I want to thank our field crew, Mr. Taylor, Ms. Midkiff, and the rest of the people that helped make sure that the field was ready and painted every week. And finally, the boys. Guys, we came a long way. From that very first day that we came out there, a long way, okay? And I'm proud, and I'm gonna take the COVID forfeit to finish 4-2. We did well. So boys, when I call your name, come up and get your certificate. Jacob Adams. There were several that told me they couldn't be here tonight, so they may not be here. John Henry Adams. Xavier Boswell. Say, y'all go ahead and stay up here. Eli Bowman. Ransom Evans. Ellis Fleming. Jeremy Griggs. Mason Miller. Luke Mosley. Sam Moss. Caden Olive. Slade Russell. Cole Spears. Grayson White. And Ryan Wynn. So, as you can see, we are the few, the proud. We did not have any more than 16 at any given time. So, to finish 4-2 is a true accomplishment for these guys. So, now I'm going to give out the awards for this team. First of all, for the Offensive Player of the Year this year, that's Xavier Boswell. The Defensive Player of the Year, Ellis Fleming. Unfortunately, our most improved player is not here, but that was Caden Olive. Our Colt Award is not here tonight, and that was Slade Russell. And our 3 captains this year, honestly, picking people for awards is really difficult because without all these guys, we don't have a team anyway. It takes all 11, or actually it takes all 16 to get out there and perform. So to actually narrow it down is really tough, but between the coaches and myself, we came up with these 3 for our Captain's Awards, and that's Ellis Fleming, and the other 2 I know are not here tonight, and that's Cole Spears and Lucas Mosley. And our last award tonight is something that's dearest to my heart, and that's the Academic Award, because for a person to be able to keep up his academics, because he's a student athlete first, and the student part is the most important to me, always has been and always will be, because they have to get the education before any sports become anything in their lives. So, the Academic Award goes to Xavier Boswell. And before I get through, I wanted to take the time to recognize these JV girls volleyball players as well for their championship, and I hope it's the first of many to come for all the sports at Hooper Academy.
Do it. Like I said. Yeah.
I'm going to quickly acknowledge some people too that they've already been acknowledged 10,000 times, but they've made my life a whole lot easier. Of course, the Booster Club with Corey and everything they do for varsity football. Billy Taylor and Alicia for getting my field fixed for every Friday night. As they said, it always looks beautiful. Miss Mary Norman for taking care of all our home meals. Of course, Miss Ashley Dix and the Varsity Cheerleaders. I've said it before, I put it on Facebook, best cheerleaders in the AISA. Love them to death. I also want to thank Dr. Norman and Coach Pinkston for giving me this opportunity to be the head coach at Hooper Academy. I, of course, graduated from Hooper Academy, so this means a whole lot to me. As people say, I bleed green and orange. It's always been in my heart and always will be. Of course, this year didn't finish like we wanted it to. We grew up a lot. With us being put in 3A, that's kind of tough. We're playing schools every Friday night that have 50 football players, and 90% of them are recruited from somewhere else. So, I mean, it makes it tough on us. I think the most we dressed out on varsity, and that includes our JV, was 26. So we're playing 8th and 9th graders with our 10 through 12 to make that 26. But I was proud of them. We did good. We won a couple ball games. And we're so young, it can only help us for the years to come. I had 8th, 9th, and 10th graders getting tons of experience, so that'll just help for the years to come. I'm going to introduce you guys. Stay up here. When you get your certificate, stay on that side. Yes. Philip Baldwin. As you'll notice, they'll come from both sides. From both sides, because the majority of, half of them are still JV. Xavier Boswell. RJ Coker. Hunter Cosby. Chase Emerson. Ransom Evans. Ellis Fleming. Ty Jones. Sherman Legg. Mason Lewis. Zeke Lopez. Katie Lumley. Will Lindell. Ron McGinty. Sean Murphy. Zacharias Rusley. Ryan Shelton. Cameron Smith. Lucas Spellman. Owen Stockinger. Jacob Wynot. DJ Williams. Jeremy Williams. All right, stay up here, guys. We have a few special awards that we'd like to give out. Coach, I'm going to move here because I got to read them first. We're going to start with the Captain Award. Of course, like Coach Baker said, this is always one of the hardest ones to do because I expect them all to be leaders on the football field. I don't care what grade you're in, if you start, if you don't start. If you're out there, I want you to be a leader. But this year, we only had 3 seniors that finished the year playing football. Well, Chase didn't finish, but he was out there every day. Chase tore his ACL in the 3rd game, 4th? 5th game, so he didn't finish the rest of the year. But my 3 seniors this year are my varsity football captains. Chase Emerson. Will Lindell. And Jacob Wynot. Our offensive MVP led the team in rushing, led the team in touchdowns. He's not here, that's RJ Coker. Our defensive MVP, and this is unusual for a defensive lineman to lead your team in tackles, but he did, goes to Cameron Smith. Most Improved Award, he's not here, goes to Sean Murphy. Academic Award, this is pretty amazing for someone so young to win this award. Xavier Boswell. And the Colt Award, as every coach up here has explained, The Colt Award goes to a person that's a student athlete, truly. You never had to speak to them in the building. You never had to speak to them at practice. They do everything you ask that you ask them to do, and they do it with all they got. This year's Varsity Football Colt Award goes to Ron McGinty. All right, thanks, guys. Now, I didn't forget, because I saved y'all for last because you're the best. Now, I talked about my varsity cheerleaders, but I also have the best water girls in the AISA. Because they saved my life on Friday night. They really do. They get everything in order. They get everything down. I don't have to worry about it. It's there. After a ball game, I don't have to check the sideline. They get everything, get it on the bus. They do a great job. So I thank y'all. I'm only losing one, so I got a bunch of returners. So I appreciate that. Will, you want to come up here and lead us in prayer to dismiss everybody? You want to talk loud enough? You want to try this?
I can talk loud enough.
All right.
Everybody bow your head. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for everything you've done for us. And God, we just pray for these coaches who just taught us so many life lessons and pushed us as far as we could go. God, we just thank you for them just being there, because Lord knows ain't none of them got to be there unless, they want money. And dear God, we just thank you for these parents bringing all these wonderful kids over here to come over here and play these sports and just, everybody having a good time. And God, we just thank you for everybody getting here safely. We pray everybody has a safe ride home. And Lord, we just thank you for everything you've done for us. Please join me as we all recite the Lord's Prayer. Our Father,
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Thank you. You are dismissed.
This concludes the ceremony. Thank you. Have a good night.